U.S., surface water is a major source of drinking water, especially for large public water systems. Surface water systems serve about 70% of the total population that receives drinking water in the United States. Surface water includes rivers, lakes, reservoirs, and streams. Unlike groundwater, surface water is more exposed to the environment and, as a result, is more vulnerable to contamination, weather conditions, and human activity. Across the country, different regions rely on different types of surface water sources. In the western states, many water systems depend on snowmelt-fed rivers and man-made reservoirs. For example, the Colorado River and Lake Powell are major sources for states like Arizona, Utah, and Nevada. These sources are crucial for meeting both agricultural and urban demand, especially in arid climates. In the Midwest and Northeast, natural lakes and rivers are more common. Utilities in states like Minnesota or Michigan often draw from large freshwater lakes such as Lake Michigan or Lake Superior, while cities along the Mississippi River, like St. Louis, rely on its steady flow for drinking water. In the Southeast, a mix of rivers and man-made lakes or impoundments provide water year-round. For instance, Lake Lanier in Georgia and the Tennessee River serve as key water sources for cities like Atlanta and Chattanooga. Surface water sources are usually part of a watershed or drainage basin, which is the land area that drains into a particular body of water. Understanding how the watershed operates is key to managing water quality and quantity. It's also important to note that many surface water systems are interconnected. A reservoir might be fed by upstream rivers or tributaries, and a river may cross several states before reaching its final destination. For example, the Colorado River Basin spans 7 states and supplies major reservoirs like Lake Mead and Lake Powell, which in turn feed municipal systems in cities like Las Vegas, Phoenix, and Los Angeles. Another example is the Mississippi River System, which starts in Minnesota and flows through 10 states before reaching the Gulf of Mexico, providing water for millions of people along the way. In the east, the Chesapeake Bay watershed includes parts of 6 states and Washington, D.C., and is fed by rivers like the Susquehanna and Potomac. Activities far upstream can impact water quality all the way to the bay. Because of these interconnections, managing surface water requires coordination across jurisdictions, among states, local agencies, federal bodies, and sometimes even tribal nations, to ensure sustainable use and protection of shared resources. Moreover, public utilities that use surface water often face greater treatment challenges due to fluctuating water quality. That's why regular monitoring, watershed protection, and investment in infrastructure are so critical. Here's what you need to remember from this video. Surface water includes rivers, lakes, reservoirs, and streams, sources that are more exposed to environmental changes and contamination. Different U.S. regions rely on different surface water sources, from snowmelt-fed rivers to man-made reservoirs, and from natural lakes to impoundments. Surface water systems are part of watersheds or drainage basins, and many are interconnected across state lines, requiring collaboration across jurisdictions.